Welcome back to Every Kind of I Do. Well, today on this stream, we talk a lot about weirdo love stories and doing concepts for your wedding, creativity, planning and design. This is purely going to be sort of fashion related because this is a styled portrait session that we put together in Nashville. And I wanted to bring together a couple of wedding pro friends at the time and just kind of like photograph their work. I really enjoyed meeting them. I enjoyed seeing their work, and I kind of wanted to like add in my little flavor of photographing it. So in this little episode, we're gonna show the difference of, just like not a difference, inspiration. Inspiration of like what is it like to be inspired by seeing fashion or how somebody wears something or how you can see and appreciate how somebody makes something. And what I love about this is this was a very real experience for all of us. It was like so hot. I think it was like the middle of August and it was just so muggy. And so we're running around doing this photo shoot in the most interesting of circumstances. And in the show notes, I will link the two vendors that I am talking about in here, or the two frienders. How about that? So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a pretty fun one. Okay, first of all, can you see? I know this is a photo and I know we're on a silly video. Can you see that sparkle, even in just, yeah, sparkle, sparkle? And when we were setting up to do the photo portion of this time together, we were trying to Natalie with Renegade was styling and helping put things together. She'd brought a whole bunch of options for us. I brought in some models. This is Kenosha, a model that I just met when we showed up there, and I said, "Hey, we're doing this photo shoot. We would love to have you come in and model these. We want real, authentic people wearing the gowns." And we had some fun with this, because styling her up was just lovely. And this dress popped. We did it in a couple locations too, so the lighting was different in a couple different ways. But what I want to highlight here first is that this particular dress that we were modeling, I don't even know if this is available anymore, but it gives you some thought processes on what would you want for your wedding day, because it looks like it's a very, very full bottom, got a full gown full of sparkles, like literally overlays and overlays of sparkles. But you also have what I feel like this area, I think it could go up on the shoulder or be down on the shoulder. And this is just something to think about when you're looking for your wedding dress or wedding gown or whoever is going to wear what. This is not a white gown. This is a beautiful pink tonish gown. And I love that because, well, first of all, it goes great with her skin tone. And then this first setup, we have this really, really dark background with just enough light popping in. So everything feels very awesome in this photo. You have the headpiece here. Sorry, I probably didn't pick the best photo. I was in a hurry. It doesn't look super, super sharp in this image here. So, but we have this all styled up, ready to go. She's got beautiful hair draped over it. We've got two of the sleeves draped off the shoulder here, and then we have a headpiece. And so, here we go. We'll go into this a little bit. So we have plenty of jewels and things happening over here. If you zoom in here a little bit, we can see a lot of the beadwork. We can see a lot of the sparkles. I mean, get this thing in the sunlight. Woo! Sparkle, sparkle. And then you can see also, look at this makeup. Wow. And the headpiece was from Forever Brooch Bouquets, where we borrowed that and used that in the styled shoot for that. But she also was making flowers out of clothing of somebody, like memorials of people that have passed away, and you send her clothing and she makes flowers out of it. So this is honestly, I can't remember if this is something that she just made or if there was some kind of heirloom in it. But either way, it matches beautifully with everything that Kenosha has given us right here. Look at this beautiful, beautiful makeup and hairstyling. The way it just kind of sits in this backdrop and in the foregrounds here. And then it matches just lovely, just lovely. And then we have this cute little dolphin necklace. I think that's gorgeous. Just lovely. Just another look, a viewpoint of the hair and the makeup and the everything that was working for this day. Just stunning. I mean, do I have to even say anything? Like, I could sit here and stare at every inch. It's just awesome. So this is the different lighting that I was telling you about. Now, if I was on working a wedding day, this would be something I would explore. I would explore the lighting in the shade. I would explore the sunset and the lighting and shadows and stuff like that. And we're over here in the city, and we did one specific set of images in nearby the Airbnb. And then we all piled into a car and we went over to, I think it's the Parthenon thing or whatever it is. It's like a big building with lots of architecture. And you've heard me talk about architecture in this series before, but this is a different kind of approach. I'm working with several models actually. This is just one of several models. And I am focused in on what is going to work with this look, with this bride, and this time. Now you'll notice, check this out. It's up on the shoulder this time. See the difference that that makes for the neckline? Like imagine if both were up, it gives you this amazing square neckline. But I actually don't mind the one up, one down look too, right? Um, the lighting hits differently because the color tone has changed a little bit. It's starting to get that sunset glow. So to me, I like that it accents not only the lighting here on the dress, I still kept most of the same tones of the dress. You can actually see the bodice area now better. The bodice here is stunning. And then you can see much more of the drape too, because it was quite a long dress. It was much more of a drape. And then this is obviously the natural sunlight here making shadows. And I didn't just stay here. I moved around a lot. Like this is the highlight reel version of what we did. So as you can see, I mean, look at that subtle change, subtle, quick change from that to that. Look how gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And we wanted to show just a little bit of the layering here, just a little bit. Look at that. Just amazing. I don't know. I love creativity and I love people who do what they're passionate about. And these people that I was working with, just wonderful. I want to look at this before and after too, like the subtle change, fierce pose, staring off into the sunset, and then connection with the camera, flicking the dress around, just giving us a little bit of motion. But yeah, this is how I would approach portraits of a bride. I would be, looking beautiful, feeling beautiful, no matter what you're wearing. It could be a pantsuit for all I care. But this is what I'm trying to do in this series is as you're planning your wedding, or if you want to pay it forward to other couples by sharing in the comments what you found worked for you, be it the photography, be it the gown that you chose, the outfit, the color tones, where did you do the photos, things like that. This is what this conversation is for. So I will see you on the next episode of Every Kind of I Do, and I will talk to you later.